to our pre-grid. So a good-looking field of drivers. Rotex Jr., Kyle Kirkwood in the field today. Kyle, your points leader. Kyle in the number 28. And opened up the season in Orlando with a win for Kyle Kirkwood. Finished fourth at Homestead. Two different winners so far out of the two races that we've already ran. Other winner, Jordan Perry, winning down at Homestead. Jordan not in the field this weekend. The field continuing to make their way around. So Ryan Norberg right now, quick time, 34.659. Bellinger will be second. Garrison third. Ben Ariama fourth. Kayla Stewart fifth. So Ryan Norberg, lap number 3, 34.659's got him on the leaderboard. Ryan Norberg into 2:48. Ryan, a couple of pretty good finishes so far this season. Second in Orlando, seventh at Homestead. And right now, he's on the top of the leaderboard, 34.659. Bellinger second, Garrison third. Fourth, it'll be Ben Ariama. Fifth, it'll be Stewart. Sixth, it'll be Fountain. Zachary Hancock seventh. Metcalf eighth. Will Renfrey ninth. Joseph Terabelli 10th. Aaron Schmidt 11th. Colin Schmidt 12th. Megan Winfrey in that 13th spot. And Sierra Smith in the 14th position. So Ryan Norberg, fast time, 34.659. Your only driver in that 34-second bracket. Great run for Ryan Norberg. So this will be your Rock Senior going to roll out for their 4-lap qualifying. Cadet Sportsman, you're on the grid. Rock Masters, you are pre-grid. Dominic Torsorlo in the number 2. Austin Jordan will be in the number 9. Morel Sierra in the number 13. Ashley Rajero in the 17. Eddie Rodriguez in the 18. A.J. Myers in the 28. Hunter Cito in the 145. Brandon Sellier in the 199. Dan Roper in the 350. This will be your Rock Senior qualifying. And Ashley Rajero, great opportunity for Ashley to move up in the top spot in the point standings. Jose Zanella not in the field today. Jose coming in this weekend as your points leader. Cadet Sportsman, you're on the grid. That'll be Cadet Sportsman. You're on the grid. Pre-grid, that'll be Rock Masters. You're pre-grid. Rock Masters, you are pre-grid. So 2 laps in, A.J. Myers, quick time, 33.025. Torsol will be in that second spot. Now Ashley will move up to the top position. So 3 laps in, A.J. Myers, quick time, 32.760. Second, it'll be Ashley Rajero, 32.843. Dan Roper, third, 32.935. Torsol, fourth. Fifth, it'll be Brandon Sellier. Sixth, it'll be Cito. Seventh, it'll be Jordan. Eighth, it'll be Eddie Rodriguez. Sierra, ninth. So we're seeing quick times as the checker flag will drop. Seeing the quick times of the weekend, 32.760, A.J. Myers. So that'll give it to A.J. Myers, 32.760. Ashley will be second. Third, it'll be Dan Roper. Fourth, it'll be Torsaro. Fifth, it'll be Brandon Sellier. Sixth, it'll be Cito. Seventh, it'll be Austin Jordan. Eighth, it'll be Eddie Rodriguez. Sierra, ninth. Need Rock Masters and Shifters. That'll be all Shifters. Need you to the grid, Shifters. And we're ready to go. Cadet Sportsman. Jed Perkins in the number 5. Devin Buteau in the 08. Vincenzo Saraceno in the number 10. Mayo Livingston in the 11. Aiden Keel in the 577. Ramirez in the 103. Jake Nepper in the 95. Hubert in the Hubert in the 29. Hunter Padilla in the 21. Dylan Gennaro in the 18. Matt Ealing in the number 17. So there's your lineup for qualifying Cadet Sportsman. Ramirez coming in this weekend as your points leader as a win and a second place finish for Ramirez. Gary Willis to timing and scoring. Gary Willis to timing and scoring. Aiden Keel's been on the money, second and a third place finish for him so far this season. Devin Buteau, a winner down at Homestead. So we've seen two winners so far in the first two races. As the Cadet Sportsmen making their way out for their qualifying. Rock Masters on the grid. Shifters, you are pre-grid. So field completing lap number one. Ramirez early lead right now as he'll sit on the leaderboard 38.076. Jake Nepper will have something to say about that. Jake turns a 37.599, so that'll put Jake on the top spot. Ramirez second. Dylan Gennaro off to a good start, sitting third. Devin Buteau fourth. Saraceno fifth. Aiden Keel sixth. Livingston seventh. Padilla eighth. Perkins ninth. Elin 10th. Hubert will be in the 11th spot as the field completing lap number two. Rock Masters, you're on the grid. Shifters, you're pre-grid. Hank Nepper right now, quick time. Jake making his third start here for us at the Florida Karting Championship Series. Jake with a fifth place and a seventh place finish in the first two events, and right now he's ahead of the leaderboard, 37.550 for Jake. Ramirez second, Saraceno third, Gennaro fourth, fifth it'll be Aiden Keel. Devin Buteau in that sixth spot. Livingston seventh, Hunter Padilla eighth. So white flag up, one to go, Cadet Sportsman. Does Ramirez have enough to jump to the top spot? As Jake Nepper comes across the line, still holding on, and Ramirez will cross for the fourth time and unable to gain any ground. So Jake looking to pick up his first pole of the year. Top four drivers in that 37-second bracket. So Jake Nepper will pick up the pole position. So Jake will turn a 37.550, gets his first pole of the year. Ramirez second, Aiden Keel third, Saraceno fourth, Dylan Gennaro fifth, sixth it'll be Livingston, seventh it'll be Buteau, eighth it'll be Padilla, ninth it'll be Healing, Perkins, and Hubert. making their way out for their qualifying. This will be Rock Masters. Need all shifters on the grid. Rock Jr., you are pre-grid. Rock Jr., you're pre-grid. Ariel Castro in the 379. Michael Ariama in the 623. Thomas Hankinson in the 52. Ben Hankinson in the 49. Al Dunas in the number 2. Francois Brunwebo in the 07. Pastano in the 41. So Castro, quick time, 34.225. That'll put him on the leaderboard. Francois second, third. It'll be Michael Ariama. Now do this fourth. Thomas Hankinson fifth, sixth. It'll be Ben Hankinson. And the white flag up, so they got one more lap to cycle around. Castro will cross the line for the fourth time, 34.225 for Castro. Francois Brunwebo, let's see if he can get enough to hop up into the top position. Francois coming up now, a little bit of contact, not going to help out Francois off of turn 6. And Francois will come to a stop, so he'll be hung up in that second position. So Castro, fast time on the pole, 34.225. Francois Brunwebo second, Ariama third. Thomas Hankinson will be fourth. Fifth, it'll be Ben Hankinson, and then Alduna's going to round out your 6 spots. So Castro on the pole in your Rock Master. Shifters coming up next. So ready to go. Shifter carts going to make their way out. Rock Jr. needed to the grid. Tag drivers need you to the grid. That'll be tag drivers to the grid. So ICC drivers. Marsha Megara in the number 5. Morgan Pagano in the 07. Vine in the number 44. Again, those are your ICC drivers. Stock Moto. Morgan Healy in the 16. Ashley Rogero in the 17. Gannon will be in the number 22. Sanford in the 24. Mayer in the 27. Mayer will be in your Masters. Other Stock Moto drivers. Myers in the 28. Maybe in the 33. Askew in the 38. Added in the number 42P. Kodak in the 54. Winnington in the 66. Hassel will be in the 71. Cito in the 145. Nick Neri in the 151. And checking your points in the shifters, ICC, Morgan Pagano. Couple podium finishes for Morgan. Second in Orlando, finished third at Homestead. In your shifter masters, Lawrence Mayer, your points leader. Couple second place finishes for Lawrence. Nick Neary, stock moto points leader. Nick back-to-back wins in your stock moto. Oliver Askew's been right there, runner-up twice. Oliver finishing second in both races in your stock moto. Need Rock Jr. on the grid. Tag your pre-grid. Jonathan Kotick right now. Jonathan fast time in your stock moto. Jonathan 33.562. Ashley will be second. Myers third. Cito fourth. Fifth it'll be Sanford. Again, first of two groups to qualify your shifters. Stock moto, Jonathan Kotick right now. Jonathan 33.562. ICC driver Meghera is your quick time, 35.792. So checker flag will drop. Jonathan Kotick. Jonathan in your stock moto, 33.491. Ashley second. Myers third. Cito fourth. Fifth it'll be Gannon. Sixth it'll be Sanford. In your ICC, Meghera will be your quick time ICC driver. So again, first of two groups. And group number two going to make their way out. Morgan Pagano, ICC driver. Devine also ICC driver in the 44. Mayer, your Masters driver. Other stock moto drivers, Morgan Healy, Oliver Askew. And in the 42P. Winnington in the number 66. Asso and Nick Neary in the 151. So the time to beat, 33.491 as they make their way out. Shifters, second group. So Nick Neary, lap number 1, 33.520, puts him in second. Stock Moto, that'll drop Ashley to third. Oliver Askew, sixth overall Stock Moto. Winnington will be seventh, 34.271. Morgan Pagano, ICC driver, 36.631, lap number 2 for Morgan. That'll put Morgan second in the ICC class. So lap number 2, the one for Neary. He'll clip the top speed, 33.393 for Nick Neary. And that'll put him on the leaderboard. Nick Neary now fast time. So white flag up. Nick Neary now ahead of the leaderboard, 33.393 for Neary. Kodak second, Ashley Rajero third. Winnington fourth, Oliver Askew in the fifth position. Sixth, it'll be Myers. Seventh, it'll be Cito. Morgan Healy eighth. Hassel ninth. Gannon 10th. 11th, it'll be Sanford. So checker flag in the air. Final trip around for Nick Neary. And Nick will cross the line and pick up the pace, 33.308 for Nick Neary. And that'll put Nick on the pole position in your Stock Moto. So Neary, 33.308. Jonathan Kodak, Jonathan second. Third, it'll be Askew. Fourth, it'll be Rajero. Fifth, it'll be Winnington. Myers will be sixth. Cito seventh. Healy eighth. Hassel ninth. Gannon 10th. Sanford 11th. ICC, it'll be Baghera in your ICC. Morgan Pagano second in ICC. Third, it'll be Devine. So overall quick time, 33.308 for Nick Neary, puts him on the pole. Need Rock Jr. That'll be Rock Jr. Need you to the grid. Tag. Your pre-grid will need Mini Rock. Need you make your way to the grid. Mini Rock. Tag, you're on the grid. Mini Rock, you're pre-grid, so working on qualifying. Rock Jr. So Callan Warren in the 11, Austin Garrison in the 492. Ryan Norberg in the 48, Ben Ariam in the 218, Devin Bowerman in the 7, Winfrey in the number 15, Justin Gordon in the 01. Justin cycle around right now. Callan Warren, quick time, 33.871 for Callan Warren. Callan with 2 laps complete, did it lap number 2. Ben Ariama, second fast time, 33.879. Austin Garrison, third. Ryan Norberg, fourth. Devin Bowerman, fifth. Sixth, it'll be Sasha Bonwebo. Seventh, Justin Gordon. Winfrey, eighth. In the meantime, a little change now on the top spot. That'll be Austin Garrison. Now on the leaderboard, 33.739 for Austin Garrison. And Callan Warren said, I could do that a little bit better. Callan Warren now your leader, 33.559 for Callan Warren. So 3 laps complete. Callan Warren ahead of the leaderboard, 33.559. Garrison second, Ariama third, Norberg and Bowerman your top 5. So it looks like Callan Warren done with his qualifying. He's hunting on that top position, 33.559 as the checker waves. So it looks like Callan Warren just 3 laps, maybe 3 and done for Callan Warren. Austin Garrison second, Ariama third, Norberg fourth, Sasha Bonwebo fifth, Bowerman, Gordon, and Winfrey going to run out the 8th spot is Will Winfrey. So Callan Warren picking up yet another pole, picked up a couple yesterday. And off to a good start, 33.559, and Callan Warren on the pole in your Rock Junior. So tag going to roll out. This will be your tag class. Zeb Davis in the number 2. Shaley in the 10. Mike Andrews Jr. in the 25. Jason Devine in the 29. Robert Mayer in the 29X. Lewis Satterley in the 61. Ricky Brooks in the 69. Dustin Strauss in the 71. Will Lockwood in the 72. Brandon Salyer in the 199. Jonathan Kotick in the 303. Austin Jordan in the 332, Hunter Cito in the 345. Tag drivers got to make their way out for qualifying. Mini Rock, you're on the grid. Shifter Jr., you're pre-grid. Shifter Jr., you are pre-grid. And Jonathan starting this weekend as your points leader. A feature win at Orlando, finished second at Homestead. Hunter Cito in the 145. Couple top 3 finishes for Cito, second in Orlando, third at Homestead. Brandon Salyer third in the point standings. And Jonathan a winner so far this season. Andrew Evans scored to win at Homestead. So Jonathan Kotick, Jonathan fast time 33.685. Dustin Strauss second. Brandon Sellier now third. Austin Jordan fourth. Robert Mayer fifth. Zeb Davis sixth. Field will cycle around for the white flag lap, this time by. Again, your first of two groups, this will be split. Jonathan Kotick, Jonathan 33.670 for Jonathan. Dustin Strauss second. Brandon third. Robert Mayer fourth. Fifth, it'll be Austin Jordan. Jason Devine sixth. Zeb Davis seventh. Again, that'll be the first of two groups. Mini Rock, you're on the grid. Shifter Jr. Bring him up, Shifter Jr. Need Eddie Gennaro to timing and scoring. Eddie, please come to timing and scoring. And your second group out, Sheely in the number 10, Mike Andrews Jr. in the number 25. Hunter Cito in the 345, Brooks in the 69, Satterley in the 61, Lockwood in the 72. Jonathan Kotick, Jonathan fast time 33.670, the time to beat. Sheely again in that fourth spot. Sheely 34.141. As the white flag up, coming up next, there'll be Mini Rock. Mini Rock, you're up next. So checker will wave as the field cycles around. Jonathan looks like he'll walk up that pole. 33.670. Three drivers in that 33-second bracket. Dustin Strauss, Brandon Salyer, all in that 33-second bracket. So Jonathan will lock up the pole, 33-6-7-0. So Mini Rock going to make their way out. Landon Kelly into 00. Ricardo Villasmil in the number 521. Vincenzo Saraceno in the number 10. Jordan Hepner in the 513. Mayo Livingston in the 11. Dylan Gennaro in the 418. In the 21, Ruben Grillet. Ian Keel in the 139. Colin Stewart in the 22. Jake Nepper. Jake got a pole already today in the 95. Aiden Keel in the 55. Tyler Gonzalez in the 57. Mini Rock making their way out. Shifter Jr., you're on the grid. So right now, Ramirez clicking off. Quick time, 36.474 for Ramirez. Aiden Keel second. Colin Stewart third. Livingston will drop the fifth. Dylan Gennaro now fourth. So Dylan with a 36.961 right now fourth. The white flag will come up. Aiden Keel crossing that line, currently second for Aiden Keel. Ramirez looking to cycle around for lap number 3. There's Ramirez. It'll pick up the speed. 36.417 on the pole so far for Ramirez. Aiden Keel second. Saraceno third. Dylan Gennaro fourth. Stewart 5th, Livingston 6th, Grillett 7th, Ian Keel 8th, Jake Nepper 9th. And he'll move up to 8th. That'll put Ian Keel 9th, Phyllisville 10th, Hefner 11th, Landon Kelly 12th. And the checker flag will drop. They'll cycle around for the final time. Need Shifter Jr. That'll be Shifter Jr. You're on the grid. So Ramirez picking up the pace in lap number 4, 36.356 for Ramirez. And that'll put Ramirez on the pole. Aiden Keel second, Colin Stewart third, Saraceno fourth, Dylan Gennaro fifth, sixth. It'll be Ruben Grillett seventh, Mayo Livingston eighth, Jake Nepper ninth. It'll be Ian Keel 10th. It'll be Villesville 11th. It'll be Jordan Hefner, and 12th Landon Kelly in the 12th spot. So Shifter Jr. going to make their way out. So Shifter Jr. going to make their way out. Last group to qualify. Austin Garrison in the 77, Justin Gordon to 01, Ryan Norberg in the 48, Bellinger in the 5, Seve, the Pinto in the 14, Kyle Kirkwood in the 2, 28. So we're underway. Final group to qualify, Shifter Jr. So lap number 2, that'll put Austin Garrison on the leaderboard and puts him on the top spot, 34.154 for Austin Garrison. Ryan Norberg second, 34.754. Seve DePinto third, 34.784 for Seve. Justin Gordon will be fourth. And a white flag will drop as Garrison crosses the line for the third time. Justin Gordon will move up into second, 34.746, lap 3 for Justin Gordon, a good one. Austin Garrison just turned a 33.975. That'll put him on that top spot, keeps him there. Justin Gordon going to come across second, 34.746. And he'll see that flip-flop now. Ryan Norberg takes over second. So Garrison takes the pole, 33.975. Seve DePinto second, 34.542. Ryan Norberg third, and Justin Gordon fourth. So that'll take us into our lunch break. We'll get set 11:15. We'll need Rotex Masters on the grid by 11:15 as we'll get our lunch break. And it'll be Rotex Junior. You will be second to go out for our 10-lap pre-finals. But again, it'll be 11:15 Rotex Masters. So here's how qualifying went this morning in your holster store. Rotex Masters, Scott Roberts will sit on the pole in your Rotex Masters. In your Race Tech Development Rotex Junior, Olivia Bellinger will sit on the pole in your Rotex Junior. In your Verdi Speed Resources, Rock Senior, A.J. Myers, quick time 32.760. That'll put him on the pole in your Rock Senior. In your TS Racing Cadet Sportsman, Jake Knepper, Jake with fast time. Jake on the pole with a 37.550. Rock Cup USA, Rock Masters, Castro, fast time 34.225. In your shifter, Stock Moto, Nick Neri with quick time. Nick in your Stock Moto gets the pole in Stock Moto. Farshad Bagheera in your ICC, he'll have quick time. And Masters, Lawrence Mayer gets fast time in your Masters. In your Orlando Kart Center, Rock Jr., Colin Warren, fast time in the Rock Jr. That'll be Colin Warren, fast time. In your Riser Racing tag, Jonathan Kotick, Jonathan quick time in your tag. Take a look at your Orlando Kart Center Mini Rock. Diaz Ramirez on the pole in your Mini Rock. And in your Ocala Grand Prix, Shifter Jr., Austin Garrison will take the pole. So there are your pole sitters as we'll get set for our pre-finals at 11:15. And we'll get started with the Rotex Masters 11:15. So we'll get a quick break. Again, those joining us on the Florida Karting Championship Series will make a couple adjustments and get some technical things worked out, and we'll hopefully improve that signal for you. And we'll be back at 11:15. It's all right here from Race Complex as we come to you from Fort Myers, Florida, and we'll get set with our pre-finals at 11:15 Eastern Time.